Form 4 at Maths past years SPM. This is SPM 2010, topic function. As usual, we collect what is given. Given the function gx is 2x plus 1, and given the function hx 3x plus 6. Part A, find G inverse x. As usual, we start from what they ask. To find G inverse, of course, I must use the function G. See, to find G inverse, must use the function G, which is 2x plus 1. Now to find inverse, there are two steps only. To find inverse, there are two steps. Step 1, the function, you change it to y. Step 2, make x as the subject. So if we look here, the function gx, I've changed it to y. Right hand side, I just copy back, which is 2x plus 1. Step 2, I'm going to make the x subject. In order to make x subject, of course the 1 plus 1, I transfer to the left hand side. It would become negative 1. So we have y minus 1 equals to 2x. Now I'm going to transfer the 2 to the left hand side. Multiply, transfer becomes divide. So we have x equals to y minus 1 over 2. And when you have x as the subject, the other side becomes the inverse. I repeat, when you have x as the subject, the other side becomes the inverse function, whereby the y, you change back to x, that's all. So we have y minus 1, now has become x minus 1, because the y changed back to x, over 2. So our inverse function, G inverse, is x minus 1 over 2. We have got the answer for part A. We look at part B. What are they asking? Find h G inverse 9. Part B, huh? So they are asking h G inverse 9. H, I'm going to start with the function h. You see? This is the second function, because we are looking this way. G inverse is the first function. The h is the second function. Or shall I say function in front? I also can use the word function in front. So when you are given a composite, write the function in front, the h, which I have written here, h, hx, I copy the function, which was 3x plus 6. So hx is 3x plus 6. Now, the x, we are going to replace with G inverse 9. The x replaced with G inverse 9. So we have h G inverse 9. If x I replace with G inverse 9, the x over here also replace with G inverse 9. Same, x become G inverse 9. the x here also G inverse 9. Of course, the 3 put back, the plus 6 put back. Next, now we are going to replace the G inverse which we got from the first part. The G inverse x minus 1 over 2. So I replace G inverse only with x minus 1 over 2. And we know that the x is 9. So x I'm going to replace with 9. So therefore, x minus 1 has become 9 minus 1 because x replaced with 9. All the other numbers 3, I put back the 3. Plus 6, I put back the plus 6. And this becomes easy. Do the one in brackets first. Do the one in brackets first. So 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So inside brackets is 4. And then you take the 4, you times by the 3, 12. You will get 12. And that 12, you're going to plus with the 6. The 12 plus with the 6, which you are going to get 18. So our answer, Hg inverse 9, Hg inverse 9 is 18. Our answer for the second part. Thank you. I see you on the next lesson.